Hello again, strategy enthusiasts. This is Double 77 Trigger speaking, and you're watching my 5th strategy conquest guide for Escalio. Now, with this conquest guide, I'm showing you how to attack Esgares. Some of you already know, but some of you that just like to watch and see and discuss it, here it goes. So, for where I positioned my army of Escalio, I talked previously before about how taking Tora and Eorsa are very important. So you're going to see the Carnaboon army attack the Tora, and now that's going to hold off a lot of Esgares. The Esgares is going to have to hold 3 castles to make sure you don't come in advance. But that pretty much puts them on edge, where they have to hold that stuff. And Eorsa does the same. So these are kind of the choke points you can get to. Tora is kind of a harder one to hold, so you want to, finally build up a decent enough army to hold that, and that you can do that. But then when I was coming around from Norgard's territory, I took my Jukes army and attacked Lydney. Now that was a water-air army, and it's a perfect army for that. But it also does something else that I will describe a little bit later. But the next place that you want to attack to try to, hold up the Empire within their territory is Orkney. And you want your Orsa team to come up to Orkney. Now you have them pinned in this area with these 3 castles. They're completely pinned in. And unless they attack one of your castles and they break out, and the only one they could really break out the best from would be Orkney. So you want to make sure that's a good one, because Jukes you can fall back a place, and Carnaboon you kind of can, but that's kind of up in the air. But definitely Orkney and Tora are really good ones to hold. So from this point, it's really up to you as which one you want to attack. I attack next to Cadbury, and one of the best ways to attack Cadbury is from Lydney, because that utilizes water too. So you can use your Lydney team that was water air to come down and attack Cadbury, and that's a good position. And at this point, you're going to need 4 armies for this type of assault, as you can see. So the next place that you're going to attack might be Dilworth, but in my case, Condor was at Logres, and I wanted to finish him off. If you don't do it, if they're under 3 castles, he'll just leave. So I wanted to finish him off, so I went to Logres first. And so at this point, you should have enough armies to possibly make 5 just for this. And, this is kind of where I was at. And this is just showing you, how I went through this. So I took over Logres, and, now I'm in a position to take over Dilworth or Fado. And you could do it simultaneously at the same time, or you could attack Fado first and put that Lydney army somewhere else and attack Dilworth later. It's completely up to you. But that is kind of the harder way of doing it, and it can be done. But I'm going to show you the easier way to do it, probably the easiest way possible. It can be difficult if it doesn't work out completely in your favor, but if all things go correct, you can take over 3 castles in 1 turn and save yourself a lot of trouble. Now for this one, what you want to do is you want to take your Lydney team, which is water and air creatures, primarily, and attack Cadbury, because it's easy for them to move over and take that out. So now they can do that, and you can also take your Orkney team to attack Dilworth, and that has to be sort of maybe air giants and dragons, so they can take advantage of that hill that's on that side right before Dilworth. And also take your Tora team to attack up to Logres, and that can be just a land army, and that's pretty much a perfect way to take over those 3 castles in that type of scenario. And you can take them all out in 1 month. You just have each army attack to their respective castles within 1 month, and as long as they don't attack you, you'll probably take over all 3 castles in 1 month. And you can take your extra army from Orkney and place it wherever you want to, depending upon your situation, if you need another army somewhere else to keep the other armies from advancing. And that way, you've just freed up an army, and you've only used 3 armies to take over a huge chunk of land. And from this point, you can take either Lydney or Tora and knock out Fado, and, just destroy the Empire from that point. So I hope you enjoyed this. This is Double 77 Trigger speaking, and I will talk to you later. Thanks for watching. Bye.